Have y'all heard today in 1973 a vice president resigned over bribes and America learned? Oh, politicians ain't perfect. Coming at you. October the 10th, 1973, and Vice President Spiro Agnew became only the second VP in history to resign. Pleaded no contest to tax evasion after investigations uncovered he'd been accepting bribes since his Baltimore County executive days. What's crazy, Agnew was VP under Richard Nixon, who'd resigned less than a year later over Watergate. I ain't talking salad. White House had more drama than a soap opera. Agnew took bribes as county executive, as governor of Maryland, even as vice president. That's commitment to corruption. Justice Department deal, resign, plead no contest, and avoid prison. 3 years probation, $10,000 fine. Nixon replaced him with Gerald Ford, who'd become the president when Nixon resigned in 1974. Here's a lesson, y'all. Nobody's above the law in America. Don't matter how high you climb. If you breaking the rules, truth eventually gonna come out. Founding Fathers' checks and balances do work. Get ready for yummy, y'all, because it's National Angel Food Cake Day. The cake's so light and fluffy, it's practically floating to heaven. Made with egg white, sugar, flour, Southern favorite since the 1870s. You know what the secret to good angel food cake? All about them egg whites. You gotta whip them until they're stiffer than Grandmama's Sunday church hat. No butter, no oil, no egg yolks. Pure angelic goodness. It's the only cake that makes you feel virtuous. Eating dessert got its name because it's so light and airy. Folks thought it must be what angels eat in heaven. Top it with fresh strawberries and whipped cream. Ooh, honey, that's just confirmation. Best part is, angel food cake's fat-free. You know what that means? You can eat twice as much and only feel half as guilty. Y'all, today's Southern Goodness segment's brought to you by Duke's Mayonnaise. Duke's Mayonnaise, founded in 1917, Greenville, South Carolina, by Eugenia Duke. She started making sandwiches for soldiers at Fort Sevier during World War I. She had a secret weapon. Tangy, creamy mayo she made from scratch. What makes Duke's so legendary? They got more egg yolks than any other major brand and absolutely no sugar. Sorry. Duke's lets natural tang shine through without sweetening it up. Thank you. Real mayonnaise don't need sugar. It needs flavor. Duke's spreading joy on Southern sandwiches for over 100 years. From tomato sandwiches to deviled eggs, tater salad at barbecues to chicken salad at ladies' luncheons. Woo-hoo! Duke's is the backbone of Southern cuisine. Y'all, here's some good book wisdom for you. Daniel in the lion's den from Daniel chapter 6. King Darius liked Daniel so much he was about to promote him. He made officials jealous as cats in a room full of dogs. Jealous officials convinced the king to make a law. Said nobody could pray to anybody else except king for 30 days. Breaking that law meant the lion's den. But old Daniel kept praying to God 3 times a day with the windows wide open. That's bold faith. King had no choice. Law was law. Daniel got tossed into the lion's den. The king was so upset he couldn't sleep all night, but next morning, Daniel was just chilling with the lions like house cats. God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. Beautiful truth, when you stand firm in your faith, God shows up powerfully. Daniel didn't compromise. He didn't hide or he didn't make excuses. Sometimes doing right means risking everything. But God never abandons his faithful children. Those lions learned you don't mess with someone under God's protection. Ladies, did you know it's National Handbag Day? Now, fellers, before you tune out, your mama, your wife, your sister, your daughter probably has more handbags than you got tools. And each one of them serves specific purposes. Women's handbags like Mary Poppins carpet bag hold everything from lipstick to snacks, band-aids to tissues, hand sanitizers to mysterious items there at the bottom. You ask any woman what's in her purse and she'll say everything. She ain't lying. From everyday totes to fancy church clutches, crossbody shopping bags to big old giant bags holding small kids, women take handbag choices seriously. Gentlemen, appreciate that handbag. It's mobile command center. Ladies, celebrate that bag getting you through every day. Not just an accessory, it's survival equipment. October 1985 and Brooks Dunn tearing up the charts with You Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone. Kix and Ronnie had more energy and double espresso. But these lyrics. Whole song's basically a breakup threat disguised as a country anthem. One of these days you gonna miss me, honey, when I'm long gone. He ain't sad leaving. He's excited about her future regret. That ain't heartbreak, that's preemptive gloating. Most folks leave relationships with tears and sadness, but this feller's planning his revenge celebration. I'll be living it up while you're crying into your pillow. He's so confident she'll miss him that he wrote a song about it before even leaving. Best part, he sounds happy about it. No sadness in his voice, just pure I told you so energy with a fiddle. Like he's been waiting for an excuse to sing this his whole relationship. Went to number one though, cause every underappreciated person felt this in their soul. Sometimes the best revenge is living well with a catchy tune. Brooks and Dunn proved country fans love a good old "you gonna regret this" anthem as much as sad ballads. And that's all for today's Have Y'all Heard? Cause now y'all have. Leave a comment if you're smart or smiling or hungry. Until next time, later taters.